2 days ago, by the time you guys see this, I was watching a live from my favorite YouTuber, Jess of Roots and Refuge. Somebody say hey in the comments or give it a thumbs up or something. Let me know if you're also a fan of Roots and Refuge. I love her to death. Anyway, I was watching one of her lives and she was talking about the future of YouTube and how difficult it's becoming for real people to get views anymore because of AI infiltrating. Sorry, I got a phone call. AI infiltrating the space. AI is not that old. It hasn't been, for public use for very long, and it's already taking over so many things. There are channels on YouTube now that are strictly AI content. Blogs, books, social media pages. They have gotten so good that they're able to steal people's identity and post things, videos, reviews, as if they were coming from the real person. It is amazing, but terrifying, because they can use your voice. It looks and sounds just like you. For instance, there's another YouTuber I watch who is very popular in the herbal medicine world. And she recently posted a video explaining to people how her face and voice had been stolen and are being used by these people with AI to create fake advertisements where she's selling products that she does not use and does not believe in. I knew that AI was a thing. I knew that some of this stuff was going on. I don't think I knew how prevalent it was. I don't think I realized how much it's affecting YouTube creators or any content creators on any of the platforms that we use. The job of YouTube at this point now is just to earn themselves money. That's why there's so many advertisers that have flocked here. And for a time, us creators were benefiting from that because they were calling us micro-influencers and then influencers. And the advertisers knew that YouTubers were so popular, they could place their ads in these videos and people would watch them and they could make a ton of money off of us. And they paid us very, very little. Very, very little. Okay, so you guys know I've been struggling with my channel for a while and I thought it was me. I thought I was failing as a creator, and I'm sure there are some mistakes that I'm making and maybe people just don't find my content interesting, or maybe I'm not offering enough for people to stick around, or maybe there's something about me that people just don't like, and I understand that happens. Jess has had a very large following, a committed following for a very long time. She's been very successful on YouTube. She shares just tons of great information. She has also not been getting views. And it's because she refuses to conform to what YouTube is trying to push out. And there's a lot of us out there that just don't want to do that. It's real people with these real channels who are bringing good information and teaching people how to live a different lifestyle, a simpler lifestyle, a healthier lifestyle. They're being pushed out by fake content that isn't even made by real people anymore. And a lot of that content it's risky to listen to that content. I mean, some of it's just for entertainment purposes, but there are books that are being published that were written by AI. There are cooking blog posts and herbal medicine blog posts and books and channels now, social media, like all of this stuff, all of this false information, incorrect information, because there's nobody there fact-checking AI. I actually bought an herbalism book, and I'm glad that I knew a little bit about what's what, because if I was brand new to it and I bought this book, I'd be in trouble because their information was wrong. And they're telling you can eat something that you absolutely cannot. It's growing at such a fast pace, and it's so scary. I heard about a scam where they are able, again, to take your voice. They're calling people's families, sounding like these people's children, saying, "Mom, I need help. I got arrested. I need money. Grandma, I need money for this. Something happened. And they don't know the difference. There are channels out there now that are putting a paywall or making it so that it's members only. You have to pay a monthly membership fee to access their content. And that's just to safeguard themselves. They have to keep their content safe, so that the people who follow them don't see something on the internet one day and think that it's them when it's not, and do something that could, it could cause a lot of harm. It could cause a lot of damage. When AI first came out, to be honest, I was a little excited. I played around with the art, the creating the pictures and the painting and stuff, and I thought it was pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's getting so good. So good that you can't even tell most of the time that it's not real. When it first started happening, you could see in the videos something's off. This person has an extra finger, and there's an arm over here that's not supposed to be over here. It's got, you could tell, but not anymore. And the more it goes on, one day you're gonna see our president, you're gonna see doctors that you've known and trusted your whole life telling you to do things, and you're gonna think that that's what you're supposed to do. AI could start wars, and I worry about our elderly who don't understand. I worry about the future of our children and what life is going to be like for them. I worry about what life is going to be like just in the rest of my lifetime. How quickly this stuff is changing. I just don't know what to believe anymore. I hope that there's enough people out there who feel the way I do, the way a lot of us do, I think. I just hope that you have discernment, fact check things, you do your part to protect yourself and your family. The hope is that people will start actively searching out genuine voices and people. Did you think this was going to happen so quickly? Actually, my phone, they just did an update on my phone. There's a whole new system. I've got Android, but it looks more like an iPhone now. As part of that new update, I have Gemini. It's my Google Assistant AI chat thing. I tried her out for some recipes, and she got the math wrong. She got the information wrong. I was asking her how many jars I was going to need for the recipe of jelly I was using or doing, and she told me I was going to need 16 jars for 3 cups of juice that I was turning in a jelly. And when I pointed that out to her, she apologized, said that she was wrong, and then told me something else. And I said, no, are you sure? And she said, oh, you're right, I made another mistake. So what if someone using that did not know, and they just, and for a recipe it might not be a big deal, but what about treating a wound at home, or your kid got into something, and I wanted to see how you guys were feeling about it, and how aware are you of what's actually going on. See you guys in the next video. Bye guys.